So because of that menopause, I start having hot flashes. I think women who are around the ages of 50, 60 would understand what I'm talking about. But my hot flash is okay literally every 30 minutes, day and night. I have sleepless nights. I wake up sweating the whole time. So that was it was more annoying than anything, because I would be trying to sleep. As I'm trying to sleep, you know, it's like it's a heat that comes, like from the stomach area, your chest, and then it just comes through your face and neck, and you just start feeling really, really, really extremely hot. Not warm, but it's quite extreme. So because of that, and even my eating patterns have also changed. There are foods that I'm now in that I can't take anymore. I'm also now lactose intolerant. So the next process has been hormone replacement therapy, where I take these medications once a day. It's called Premic, I remember, and uh, one of my pharmacists assisted by helping by importing the drug from the UK. So that's what's happening now. So the hormone replacement therapy is trying to get my body back to normal somehow. In as much as now I'm also trying to, you know, sort of rebuild my body, eating clean, eating healthy, exercising even. But then because my hormones are all over the place and I would sweat, sometimes I couldn't eat, sometimes I can't sleep. So that's what the hormone replacement therapy is there to do, just to try and, sort of regulate my body and make and sort of just make it realize that, yes, it's premature, but then menopause has come, and so it has to adjust. So basically that's what I'm going through. Painkillers sometimes when I'm in pain, and just normal medication. I've also had to go start antidepressants as well, as of January 2021, because I was also now going through a dark phase, and so I sank into depression. So I'm also on antidepressants. So I'm about to celebrate 1 year in remission. And so what the doctors say, you can only say that you're cured of cancer 5 years into remission, because within these 5 years it's still a red zone. The cancer can just come back.
So now the doctor actually delivered good news that you were in remission, the cancer was in remission. So tell us a bit about that good news at one stage.
So as I was going through treatment, the difference with let's say a painkiller for a headache and chemotherapy is that when you have a headache or when you have a cold, when you take um, pain tablets or you take medication for a cold, let's say even throat lozenges, for example, you start, within a few hours, you start feeling better. Your headache starts slowly going away, right? That's the normal. But then with chemotherapy, the medication itself seems to be fighting against both you and your body and the cancer. So there's a war that's going on. I know there's a saying that says, when two elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers. I was the grass, because it was my body with cancer and chemotherapy coming through and trying to fight each other. But then I then started losing weight. I didn't have an appetite. I was throwing up. I was vomiting. I couldn't move around. I was losing my hair. And so sometimes I'd ask my doctor, what exactly is happening? Am I not supposed to be feeling better through this treatment, and yet I'm now feeling worse? I felt like I was now even more bedridden than when I was just having pain. But then that's what cancer is. It's because of its positioning, or because of its properties. It's something that is really found deep, let's say, within cells. It's troublesome cells that grow out of hand, because cells are supposed to grow progressively, but then there's just some cells that start growing exponentially, so they affect the whole body. So for us to treat that, it's not just a normal headache, it's not just an injection, it's not a flu shot. So I was feeling worse and worse, and I felt like, this journey is tough for me. What can I do? But I had to go on and on, because I had, friends. I had a lot of support as well. So, I felt like I owed it to everybody who was supporting me. And I also sort of had that fighting spirit in me. and I wanted to win against cancer. So after radiotherapy and chemotherapy were done, I had a very strong prayer, and I said, God, I don't want to go through chemo in ever again.